Hey guys, it's the start of the month, so it's time to do a quick rundown of how I'm getting on with my 2024 commitments. For those of you who are new to my channel, I do New Year's commitments rather than New Year's resolutions, and I do these accountability updates every month just to see how I'm getting on with them. It just slightly psychologically helps me do stuff with them. Sometimes. My commitments this year are under two headings, the first of which is creative. The first commitment under the heading of creative is to bullet journal each month with more experimenting going on in it. January's one wasn't a particularly exciting one in terms of experimentation, but I did get through it. And in February, I'm doing a bit more experimenting. I'm trying out a mood tracker in the whole thing, and I haven't really gotten going yet because it's literally the first day when I'm filming this. So let's take a look through my February bullet journal. I decided that I haven't done a romance theme for February because of Valentine's Day ever. So let's just give that a try. So the first cover page is just a heart. Then I went with just pink lines for my calendar and goals page. Then I decided flowers were a good way to do tracking of mood, so I'm colouring in the petals based on my mood as I go on, and I think that that was quite an effective way of doing things, and it still kind of keeps up with the idea of romance. You give flowers to people you like, so yeah. Then I was trying to emulate the cover slash poster of Love Actually by doing week one the way I did, but it looks a bit weird. This is just washi tape, and I should have done like a cleaner cut or something across it, but oh well, it worked out reasonably well still. Week two, I just decided different colours of lipstick, and I think that it's reasonably effective. Not all of them are particularly clean, but it's pretty decent. Week three, I decided I would include Mills and Boon, which is a very well-known romance novel thing. So I used the logo as the basis for the title, and then I went with this is their cover style. They do an image down underneath, but then they've got the title and everything at the top in a coloured bit like that, and I think it worked quite well. Week four, I went with chocolate coloured strawberries because that's fairly romantic as a thing, isn't it? And then finally we've got week five, which I decided to do just coloured musical notes in sort of romance colours, and I think that worked pretty well in terms of being effective. It looks pretty good, just romance music, romantic music, that sort of thing, love songs. And then finally, we've got my monthly stats page, which I've actually doing something different with again. So I'm doing monthly stats at the top, and then monthly favourites. I'm going to try and list my monthly favourites as they come up in this bit of the bullet journal, just so that it's easier to keep track of them when it comes to doing my favourites video at the end of the month. And these are rings. These are, you know, I am married, I have a wedding ring and an engagement ring, and rings are a romantic thing. I have been trying to come up with ideas for March's bullet journal, but I haven't quite nailed anything down yet. I'm leaning towards Easter as my theme, but at the same time, it's not quite happening because Easter is at the end of March. It feels a bit weird to do something for just the end of it, but mind you, Valentine's Day for February is one day, and it's kind of taken over the entire month, but it's kind of in the middle, so that, you know, there's a bit of run up and then there's aftermath where, I don't know, haven't decided yet. But anyway, that's going pretty well, I'd say. The bullet journal is really coming together, and I'm just coming up with new ideas of things I can put in it, and I've got more in the pipeline that you'll see next month once I get designs ready for March. The second commitment under the heading of creative is to have a regular video schedule, trying out doing one every 2 weeks to start with. I haven't really. I did a bunch of videos at the start of the month, but then computer issues and things, and I've got new computers now, so I have been able to start getting back into videos again, but it's not really fit the schedule yet. But that is partly because I didn't have access to computers to be able to do editing, so we'll see as I go on. All I really got done, aside from the ones that were meant to have been done at the end of 2023, was my commitment update, or my starting commitments rather, and then my favourites video, and that was it. And I'm hoping to get back on top of things as I go on. I always say that, and I just need to get a move on. Third and final commitment under the heading of creative is to do a creative project every 2 months, either month on, month off, or the same project spread across 2 months. It'll kind of vary as I feel I need to and want to and stuff, and I had decided in January and February that I'm going to work on my old board game, card game thing that I was coming up with, and it's never quite, I've never quite gotten round to it, but I've been very busy and stuff's just been kind of getting in the way in just life. So I'm still intending on doing that this month, but I haven't quite found the moment or energy to get to it. I will hopefully get back on it. I think I need to refamiliarize myself with where I was with it before, and then I can start working on it properly. Just the way it goes. The second heading for my commitments this year is health and life, and the first commitment under the heading of health and life is to exercise once a week. It hasn't happened yet. I have just been busy, and that does take time away from my ability to do any research as to what I can be getting on with, but there is a place in my office, like in the office complex that I'm in, that is a gym, and I think I need to pop my head in there and go, hey, how do I use this stuff? Do I need to have properly had an induction or something? What do I need? So I'll come back to that at some point, and the aim was to do more with tennis or badminton, and I haven't been able to find a club yet because I haven't had time to research, so we'll get there. The second and final commitment under this or any heading is to be more proactive about arranging social engagements. Don't leave an interaction without a future engagement arranged, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag on this one. I have been trying to do this when I've been seeing people, but I've not been seeing people as much as I would have liked because I've just been busy with work and stuff. But when I have managed, I've seen Lachlan a couple of times, I've seen my uncle, and I've been just keeping on going with trying to do that, and it's been good. I need to see other people as well, and it's just a thing. It's difficult to sort out, especially, you know, as you get an adult. So that's how I've been getting on with my 2024 commitments so far. It's been a bit of a mixed bag still, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're really, really getting there. Let me know in the comments down below how you're getting on with your 2024 commitments, resolutions, whatever it is you do. I'd love to know, so tell me down there. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me. Click on the link in the description down below to join my Discord, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!